Good afternoon, everyone. I am Luella Moya from BEd 2 Block 18, and I'm going to discuss about the Republic Act number 10931, or the Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Act. An act promoting universal access to quality tertiary education by providing free tuition and other school fees in state universities and colleges, local universities and colleges, and state-run technical vocational institutions, establishing the Tertiary Education Subsidy and Student Loan Program, and strengthening the Unified Student Financial Assistance System for Tertiary Education and appropriating fund therefore. The Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Act provide adequate funding and such other mechanisms to increase the participation rate among all socioeconomic classes in tertiary education, provide all Filipinos with equal opportunity to quality tertiary education in both the private and public educational institutions, give priority to students who are academically able and who come from poor families, ensure the optimized utilization of government resources in education, provide adequate guidance in incentives in channeling young Filipinos in their career choices and towards the proper development and utilization of human resources, and recognize the complementary roles of public and private institutions in tertiary educational system. Who is implementing Republic Act 10931? The Unified Student Financial Assistance System for Tertiary Education, or UNIFAS, is the government agency in charge of implementing the Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Act. It was created in 2015 by virtue of Republic Act 10687 as a system to unify existing government student financial assistance program for tertiary education in the Philippines. They will ensure that deserving Filipinos are given equitable access to educational opportunities. UNIFAS and CHED will continue to advocate in both houses of Congress to ensure that sufficient funds and budget will continue to appropriated for Republic Act 10931 programs in succeeding years. Law expanded and enhanced the coverage of free tuition 2017 and made it possible for students to pursue free quality tertiary education. It is composed of 4 equally important programs: the free higher education, free technical vocational education and training, tertiary education subsidy, and student loan program. Higher education refers to the stage of formal education or its equivalent, which requires the completion of secondary education and which covers programs of study that lead to associate degrees and bachelor and advanced degrees. Who can avail the free higher education program? All Filipino undergraduates enrolled in state universities and colleges, and CHED recognized local universities and colleges will enjoy free tuition, miscellaneous, and other school fees, subject to the following: pass or meet the admission and retention policies of the institution, no age or financial requirement, no previous undergraduate degree, and not overstaying at the college level. Who cannot avail of free higher education? Filipinos who are already bachelor degree holders and undergraduates who are overstaying in their course and institution. Students who are not eligible shall be charged tuition and other school fees as determined by the governing boards of the state universities and colleges and local universities and colleges. This act covers 112 state universities and colleges, 78 local universities and colleges. So, our school, Darga Community College, is included on the list of institutions who can provide free higher education. Technical vocational education and training refers to the education process designed at post-secondary and lower tertiary levels, officially recognized as non-degree programs aimed at preparing technicians, paraprofessionals, and other categories of middle-level workers by providing them with a broad range of general education, theoretical, scientific, and technological studies and related job skills training. All Filipino learners enroll in their first national certificate or NC1 or 2 in any public technical vocational institution registered with the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority or TESDA shall be able to avail of free technical vocational education and training. Corresponding living allowances shall be given to learners subject to certain conditions set by TESDA. Once TESDA implements bundled diploma or longer-term programs, NC 3, 4, and 5 courses shall also be free. Aside from the tuition and other school fees, the learner shall be given allowances to support their training expenses, living allowance, and instructional materials allowance, national competency assessment fee, tertiary education subsidy or TES refers to a subsidy for tertiary education established under Section 7 of the Act. Tertiary education subsidy grantees can only enroll in the following: for higher education, undergraduate course or program in any state university and college campus that has board approval, undergraduate courses with certificates of program compliant in CHED recognized local university and colleges, undergraduate courses with government recognition in private institution listed in the UNIFAS Registry of Quality Assured Institution and Program. For technical vocational education and training, TVET program with certificate of program registration and officially listed in the TESDA Compendium, and registered program in any public or private technical vocational institution. Beneficiaries enrolled in higher education programs will enjoy a full academic year of the grant amount, subject to yearly renewal based on their continued studies. Loan program for tertiary education refers to a loan program established under Section 8 of the Act, consisting of short-term and long-term provision. There are two types of student loans. First is the short-term loan. Refers to any loan applied for by the student that would need to be paid within a period no longer than 1 academic year. Long-term loan are loans applied for the student borrowers which they shall pay once their compensations, remunerations, or earning after completion of their degrees have reached the compulsory repayment threshold, subject the provision in Section 36 and implementing rules and regulations. That's all for my discussion today. Thank you for listening.